really fast. This morning it went really slow. Okay, let's look right here. I was asked to paint this portrait in July the 12th, 2010, and I was 75 years old, and most of the people said, you know, at 75 years old, you need to get you a rocking chair, and you've never been to college, you've never been to art school. How in the world do you think you're going to become a portrait artist? There's a saying in the Bible that says, "As a man thinketh, so is he," and et cetera, et cetera. And I thought maybe I could become a portrait artist. And a lady called me from Old River Wintry and asked me if I could paint a portrait of Wesley Riggs. And I said, "When do you need it?" She said, Saturday. And it was Thursday. And I said, "Well, it'll take a little bit longer than that, but I'll sit outside and I'll get started." And I went to Old River and sat outside. I forgot my chair. I sat in the mayor's chair, Joe Landry of Old River, and started painting this portrait. Now, I was just going to paint this one. I was going to go home and paint John Wayne and Willie and Waylon and the boys. I was not going to mess with the veterans. In fact, when we got out of service, they didn't treat us very well. And so I didn't tell anybody I was a veteran for over 50 years. So the thing of it is God said, "Whoop, wait a minute, I got another plan for you." And that was July the 12th, 2010. Someone tapped me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, you're gonna have to paint a portrait of Jesse Ainsworth." And I argued with him a little bit, but anyway, I painted it, started it, and I'm a poor man's Norman Rockwell. I don't know whether you guys know Norman Rockwell or not. He did Saturday Evening Post, etc., and he told stories with his paintings on the cover of Saturday Evening Post. And Wesley was a Gulf Coast fisherman, a whitewater rafter. He was a mudder. He had an old racing car and a racing boat. Anything fast, dirty, and dangerous he loved to do. Anyway, and it took me all day long to paint that dog up there. Speaking of dogs, we have Eli over here, which they're doing. Eli is a service dog, and this is Eli, the black dog there in front. You guys went down to the memorial.
Yes, right, sir.
And he's there. And then we got Eli over here in bronze, and it's going to be a full-size bronze down here. And Eli right over here with his trainer, Rusk, Colton Rusk, and Rusk was killed in Afghanistan. Okay, but continuing on, we're really a lady. We got them a little bit mixed up, but a lady from Hull, Texas, called me and says, "Hey, I hear you putting the stories in the background. My son, Sergeant Sean Touche, was a bull rider and a football player. Can you do that?" And I said, "Well, we'll try that." So I did that one, and then this football player, and this lady called me from I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Liberty. I couldn't say that. Liberty, and her son was a guitar picker in a church band. And so I just put the stories in the background. And this is a general that I just painted. He was 101 years old. We got a painting to him, and we had it at his. They put it at the foot of his bed. He was in hospice, and he passed away about 3 or 4 weeks ago. but he had the painting there at the foot of his bed. He saw it every morning and every night, and until he passed away. This one here, I come in every morning. I say, "Guess what, Shane? We get to paint today." Shane was an artist. He was going to the Houston Institute of Art when he joined the service, and he was a South African. And Shane's claim to fame is he became an American citizen in Saddam Hussein's palace in Iraq. And we got these two guys.